From the very beginning, I want to mention that it is true that couples are created in heavens. But this absolutely doesn't mean that all the people who met each other must be together and forever. Every meeting, including relations between the partners, has its particular task and certain time limit, and this task must be fulfilled. And if people, for example, met and felt deep passion to each other, attraction to each other, and even if they call this love at first sight, according to natural laws, these people met for sure not longer than for a short period of time. And great passion in the beginning of their meeting is a good sign for it. If these people would stay longer together, they would stick to each other and go into terrible interdependence. They will poison life, their own life and life with their partner, but it would be very difficult for them to disconnect, to split up. We will talk about that in more details when I will tell you about the colorful levels of relations. It is the biggest secret in the rules of building relations. Any hiding, any secret will lead to alienation and aloofness, and sooner or later the partnership will fall apart, or will continue living in sufferings and misfortune, and the life will be poisoned to both partners in this case. And nowadays, after long talks of unconditional and all-embracing love, it is really difficult and the most scaring, but at the same time the main thing is to show your demands and announce your rules and conditions. And every 2 weeks it's very important to discuss again these rules and conditions and to understand, are you going to stay together for a longer time, or it's time to part? I know that now you're really surprised, but it is like that because life is really dynamic process and everything is changing every moment. Now let's talk about the relations between the partners according to different levels on which they can meet each other. Then you will understand more how to recognize and differentiate various types of relations, for how long these relations are and how to go up to a higher level if it is possible and necessary for you, and what to expect from different types of relations. Conventionally, they are divided into colors of the rainbow, so that we can get the image of them easily. You'll hear my voice, and while I will be talking, you will be watching pictures which shows partners on different levels of relations. I think watching these pictures you will guess many of your friends who are now partners and families and try to analyze the information immediately and understand on which level they are, and you will get the association and understanding why their relations or relations in your family go in this or that way. Okay, let's start. The first color is red. Red is immediately associated with passion, desire and love. Unfortunately, it associates with love as passion, but not love as action. As in reality, love is not passion and desire in itself, it is action and responsibility. But coming back to the red level, basis of these relations is passion or desire. The next issue that we are going to discuss is damage on love. I want to draw your special attention to this topic. This knowledge are really necessary not only for adults, but for children, for teenagers. And it is not about black magic or something like that, or some ritual that a fortune teller can make in order to attract a person to you. It is a real phenomenon that happens in our everyday life with many people on our planet. And because of the lack of knowledge about that damage on love, many people suffer for all their life because they even can't guess that something awful happened to them. And from that moment, from the moment of even childhood, they can't find a partner, they can't be successful in society because their love channel was stolen. You will hear now some ordinary, usual situations that you met in your life for many times. But be really attentive and really careful, as they are so easy and obvious that it's really difficult to believe that they can cause many troubles many sufferings in future. And again we return to the question, what is love? Because to understand what is damage on love, we should clearly understand what is love. So love is not passion. It is not emotion which splash out of you and you want to jump and run or cry. Love, it is like a channel which connects you to your star, to your spirit. Love is a channel with the help of which any person perceives the world as it is and is connected to his spirit. So only the channel of love and love by itself gives an opportunity to a person to fulfill his own task on the earth and to hear clearly the directions and the directives from his own spirit, and to get the clear understanding how to move on your life path. So every person has his own channel of love, and it's very important. But if a channel with which a child was born is spoiled or was stolen, a person will be alienated from his own spirit. He will be a stranger to himself. And usually a person doesn't have knowledge, appropriate knowledge, to return this channel. And he feels himself lost, like in a fog. He can't understand who is he, why is he in this world, where to go. He can't understand his mission clearly, and then to find the couple and to realize his potential in society and even to earn his money, because every person is born with a certain amount of energy and certain amount of money, as money is also energy, and certain tasks and experiences that he must gain and fulfill. In most of the cases, the damage on love happens when a child is from 10, 11 till 17, 18 years old. I will describe a situation, how it happens, and for sure, I know it for sure that you will guess yourself, your friend, or even your children in this situation.